Go, you gotta win this. I'm basically live on YouTube watching this whole entire season of this game.
Succumbs to the pressure. That is a great.
This pressure might take only about 2 hours, but I got an advertisement again. Give me a second. We're booting up so fast. Are we here? The game just started. I mean, if you want to come join us, that's fine. Let me know if it's still playing along. Maybe it's the part of the World Cup game. And who knows? What's good, everybody? Hey guys, welcome.
Aim forwards. The less said about that pass, the better.
Pass that in and make a shot.
He's offering some sort of an apology there. Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This one guy did not make a single shot, even though he tried to pass it to another team. Like, this is really insane. Ooh, they tried to make it pass through. Huh? They won't give it up.
Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver.
Hello guys, we're live on YouTube.
Desperate variety.
Are you guys here and fun for this activity we've been doing? The crowds were cheering, a lot of stuff were being planned ahead as this upcoming schedule for the World Cup game. That's a good looking sport out here that was contaminated by a bunch of gatherings that were able to sit across one big arena. Ignore that because it was something going on. And the second half of this show were able to end.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the rugby.
Recently, it has gone up to over 2 million people watching, which is insane. Because we literally shown half of the movie screens that were able to see it through one monitor, and now we have this outlet called a computer device where you now actually see it on this particular area where everything needs to be seen better, right? I mean, it's not really that traditional. Sometimes it can be fun in any way. I mean, just look how much people we've been having used to more than a decade, which we're very protective. Are we here? Morocco wins the game, come on. Don't be serious.
Lovely feet. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined.
Great defense.
You get a through in.
Hit that like button if you haven't yet. We're already gaining up to 2 likes already, which is cool.
Moved on forwards. It's out for a goal kick.
Look out for the goalies and many other planning people that were blocking the goal and everything. Also, happy Juneteenth to everyone that is here celebrating this national and weekend holiday that we're able to come out and visit your family and showing their respect to other people. It's kind of positive than it used to be, right? What it really seems like it's not been a hypocrite throughout many across the nations.
Just a little bit too strong. And it's played forward. Good defending, albeit
Dean, good to see you.
Source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
I've dealt with that
show of
very
discipline.
well.
That's really well.
Hit the goal. Come on, Morocco. Don't let Scotland lose. It's just one team and then another team combining to each other, which is really insane, and many people were able to make it a wide turn or space that can usually make it happen. But this is a particular
He is through here. Robertson.
Why did he use hands? I told him not to use it
It's
though.
being repelled.
Okay, this is really repelling.
He's got away.
We're
They
already
can
5
counter
minutes into
here.
the stream.
Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot.
Ooh.
It's anyone's ball now. And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear.
Nice.
And it's played forward.
And then hits backward.
Hanley. Patterson is onto it in a flash. And it's Robertson. Robertson.
Speed, good to see you.
That's very neat.
Ooh. Which side would you cheer on?
Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
How's my day? It's going good, thank you so much. Really? An advertisement again? It really gets me the nerves.
Feedy is such a good mover.
Alright, still up ahead.
And that has been cleared.
It's been very clear that Morocco won the game already. But we still got
That's a
other teams
dangerous
coming
ball.
up ahead soon.
That's good play.
Oh, 0-1. What time?
It just happened like...
Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Hakimi, gently done. This is Tierney.
I think Morocco already scored.
Diop. Aim forwards.
Oh, I don't remember their names.
Anything Jim to pick out of these early exchanges?
Same
Well,
way,
neither
don't
side has really
start into it.
grabbed the initiative, I would say, but
Real chance!
Ooh.
Oh, Nick.
Back to backfired.
Diop. Moved on forwards.
I mean, it's really considerate though.
Up towards the front line. Oh, red. Nice interception.
What a deception that was. Wait, so the white
The ball goes
jersey
in.
were like the Moroccans,
That should be the
and the
goalkeepers.
blue ones were like Scottish. So they make up like a total point,
Hanley.
and every time they lose,
Go for a throw-in.
the exception is that when they make the foul line, continues to shoot it one at a time per person.
Hakimi looking to get on the
So
end
that's
of
what
this.
it does. It doesn't really competitive as to
Patterson chasing after it.
as it used to be. It works out pretty decent, you know.
He's making a real surge on the left.
Oh, good search right there.
And the pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Sometimes it's not copyrighted, but even the music is.
Tries a
So just
technical ball.
ignore the
it
copyrighted
speaks
stuff
for
that is
itself,
happening.
doesn't it? Best left there.
We're already
Should
9
have
minutes
forward.
into the stream.
It's an inviting looking ball
That's
that.
I think Morocco's still
Diop,
winning.
nicely aimed pass. And it's Hakimi.
What's this?
Is a great.
Uh-oh. This is going up to no good. This is not what it usually happens.
Is a great.
What is this? Oh my god. Wait a minute, this is actually fired. This is so cooked right now. She's getting a bunch of hate more. This is so absurd. I really don't know what's going on. Anyways, just ignore the hate. Alright, we're still watching the game. But even though... Look at this.
Welcome back to a series so washed.
Oh dear. Yeah, look at this. Guys, you might have to see this.
Welcome back to a series so washed.
Oh.
Even Pokemon subscribed. In today's video,
Oh.
Hassan is back and has been called out by a chatter for not turning off his donation.
Yeah. No. No. Why did this happen? But anyways, let's continue.
H. Boudlal. And it's played forward. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it.
I actually think of something whenever I attend the events like this. Most people can have big arena when they actually like to travel somewhere, even though it's a faraway place. We don't recommend on using transportations in order to drive the highway across New York City in order to get into the highlands border of Orlando, France, Turkey, which they're known as Turkey. But sometimes in most countries they would prefer using that language that most people have. Certainly they would not make up a total point, wouldn't they? Because if they did, why would they try to make a false accusation? They would not even provide any single outlet that we're trying to protagonist. People were getting so much hate from social media back then. You know, sometimes when people usually dye their hair, it was obviously fake. She thinks that her hair color was transparent. Although she wanted to dye her hair back to normal color, which is blonde, unfortunately, everything has switched back into its normal, formal and normal color. This is really unsatisfying than it used to be. I know some streamers might own a pet, but even though if their legacy of the animals would die, it may swell into its feelings. The open-minded situation where everything has gone up to can be serious. I know what it feels like in most parts of its own way. May never feel a lot more attentive than most other students have. It's not promising and used to what is fact that we're being hostage. Sometimes when we live in a society that no other people could live, there is a one pair of moms. Sorry. Can you open the door? Thank you.
إلى الأمام.
Okay,
أي
here they
دفاع هذا؟ أي قوة؟ أي صلابة؟ أي جدار هذا؟
Why is it facing that way?
كرة طويلة إلى الأمام.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Cheer up for the team. Oh, the goal is almost near the blockage of the teammate. I wouldn't believe that this is true though. But the game still exists back then. I remember these games might still happen throughout the early age. Make sure to hit that follow button. And also we've been filming for this video for extra long periods of time, and we might do this actually for life. Are any streamers watching my stream? Because I haven't seen any of them. I'm here, y'all. They speak Arabic in Morocco, which is part of their native language, and they used to speak more than one. In most family cases, they need to travel to the African west side. Some of these states may not recur into its own heart. These houses may cost up to $1 million a month. They can just spend up to $15 million per week, which is rewarding, and they use a lot more allowances than just any other type of podcast or any stuff that were able to happen. Sometimes you could do it too. It is fairly optional when they start planning to do it. They just feel nervous. They don't need to take a lot of time. They can just use evidence and keywords to describe ourselves. And feelings might even get out of control, and they don't know how to concentrate, or what if people don't understand their own behavior? Would they try to expel each other when they actually feel angry about the hostage part of their own negative feelings? Who would do such a thing? Most people cannot deny on things that are really executives, you know? They just need to take part in their own actions. Their subsidences might reduce to 530 ounces of maintenance and many contagious suffering, which got a lot more serious for most streamers as well. We all heard the names before. Sarik Kumar. Good to see you. Sarik Kumar, good to see you. You watched the Aussie game? It was at 5 a.m. Ah, that's awesome. Who just went up? Was it the Aussie game or the game that just already finished? For other countries as well. Sivia, I already said it. I said Sarik. My PayPal? You can just donate to any of the stuff that the chat provided. Australia versus USA, 0-2. Nice. But now the game is Scotland versus Morocco.
And he cuts out the supply, in towards the front line. That'll be a throw-in.
Look at all the teams crowding up each other. Once they're... Come on, Morocco!
That's a cute ball. And And it's hoisted
Oh, that was
clear.
out of bounds. They would try so hard in order for it to win again. But apparently it has gone off that easy. Oh! They almost made a goal.
Couldn't quite control it. Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the
You have
box.
feeder to watch
Makes
the
life
game,
so much
nice.
harder for that defense.
They tried so hard in order for it to win, but they actually kick it so well. And now this means that everybody should attend this
And
game.
it's Robertson.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna
Nice
be
control.
very
Ball
intensive.
comes in.
Shoot it through. There you go. Good job.
Riyadh, he's gone direct here.
You have to do a lot.
Moved on
Alright, see ya.
forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
Thanks for coming by and joining us.
Tierney. Hanley.
Good job, good job.
Tries
Ooh,
to
that's
dink it
good.
through.
They tried to hit it through, but
Out of play for a
it
goal
almost
kick.
went into that one line, you know? They possibly think that if the other team were losing, that means they would
Well,
not
that
cheer
was
for
well
them.
positioned and well pinched.
They need to find their own position before they start making their own way of using a final moments of the tech points that they were doing. Uh-oh, what's this?
Yo! Are you okay? Nah, I'm good. Are you okay?
I can't stand this, bro. She's caught goon baiting again, bro. This is so not fair. She's done, bro. Get off the internet. Don't even think about what was happening. Alright? I don't even want to see this anymore. If anyone is on social media, get off. I don't want to see that anymore. If people were trying to rage bait at other people, that would consider hate. And now, this starts to rely on other stuff too. Most people cannot afford many things. You know, sometimes when they lose money, that means they're accountable for everything that they have been doing. Now, if they were trying to start rage baiting other people's stuff, that means they cannot resist it anymore. They're officially done. They might start to end up having a situation and they might have to cry all over the place. I mean, who would even do horrendous thing that they have been said? I heard one of the haters would say that if a person was goon baiting at each other, that means there's a situation or lawsuit that is trying to file her. And they would end up going to the court and they would say, this person was filed against law, or if this person tried to manipulate the situation that they have been doing, right? This is not totally fun for most streamers, but they're a total hypocrite. Like, who would even do such horrible stuff across the internet? They need to start thinking before their own actions. If they start planning to do more trouble, their parents might get mad at their daughter or anyone that they know, and most people would feel a lot less in touch with the person that they were trying to feel a lot of hate coming through everybody. Their minds might stress out, they would personalize their thought, they would lose their equality and balance for most of its own time. They would need to spend a lot less stuff that were not able to afford anything. So I'm here just to stream this however we want, but you cannot take up their own image. Because if they resist on anything, they would end up into a false recommendation part, where now everything starts to go into tragic moments of this illegal funds. By the way, when I turn 23 or older, I should not marry a streamer that is narcissist. I should find my own streamer, like a woman that could easily date me or anyone. If a narcissist, like a woman on Twitch, comes into my chat and start explaining all their situation, then I would not trust anything. I'll just ignore it and start making it their own positivity. And in their minds, they need just to tell the truth on others. They wouldn't just have to sit there and lie to each other. That could cause bad habits against each other. What if they lose faith? Nobody would ever try to harm against people, right? Their battles against others might tend to feel stressed about it, and their parents might say, "Honey, what's going on?" And they would say, "I'm sorry, I should not stream anymore because of the hate that most streamers usually have. I cannot stop doing this until we graduate the diploma from the high school place. And this might not offend anybody, but I'm just here just to show respect against each other. We don't want to cliff find anybody. We just want to have time and relaxing, peaceful mind that came across the whole entire world." And they would explain to them why they would have to stop making content on every social media platform. Because the more hate that people have, the more people we do not trust. They think it is political enough just to rely on other things, which may cause a total malicity, which end up quarter pound of our feelings. And toward the end of that situation, they might need to have their own way before they think one flew or the opposite. So now you know how one streamer could feel after the fatigue that was been happening. And yes, some of you might be correct. She's definitely a broker and no longer a streamer, due to how much people they actually hated her the most. People can't be their own jerk. She has been called a nasty woman of all times. People in chat were like, "Stop lying and telling the truth on her." They think that it was fun, and it would start negotiating on many other people's stuff. Most people usually says that all the time, but that wouldn't stop her. They think that it was so competent that they would just keep calling her the queen. But no, they should not just have it in its own way. It is very delusional. When they optimize something, they could easily forget for one thing, and most stuff cannot rely onto everything that has been said through this dysfunctional lawsuit that was planning to keep going and going. I cannot believe
This might be
how this happens to everyone. I cannot believe that this streamer would do such a thing like this. When I fly out to California, I'm gonna go rage bait her, and I'm gonna start yelling at her by doing this. I would scream at her and say, "Hey, why would you make a false statement when you're streaming and stuff?" And she would say, "Oh, I'm sorry. This might not happen to any live chatters that are streaming on Twitch, but I just want to make it more contentable." So then I say it back to her with a meaningful word. I say, "That's not fair. Why would anyone do that? You should be ashamed of yourself. You can't just make up lies to anyone. Otherwise you might get hate farmed easily." And then she claps back by saying, "Never mind. I want to get hate farmed right away. I want to start making worse and worse comments and streams all the time. Like, how could this be delusional and more optimistic towards everyone? This is not fair. Like, we cannot trust a woman that always caught up lying against each other, or a streamer that does such horrendous thing, and they might feel more gunbaiting and all of that stuff that were able to happen. I'm serious. Like, I'm 100% serious. We shouldn't recognize our feelings toward the end of that way. Next month will be a lot more crazier than you might ever think, because when they try to make an excursion out of this, do you think most people could rely on the other stuff too? They would not. They would think that it is 100% serious, and most of the confinement would make up 60% of its own way. They need to take public transportation even though they still wanted to. It's still for the fact to keep it in mind of the optimistic position that they were in. Anyways, I'm tired. I know some of you guys are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm ending this, y'all. I don't know if I should go live again, but the game might end on July 19th, which is next month. So, this is it. Just for today. W stream. I gotta go. Peace.